This bomb will go off in 10 seconds. You're listening to the PipeBomb podcast with James, Nick, Gigi, Josh, Sam, and Tom. Ring the bell.
Spanish.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 51 of the PipeBomb podcast. I am Nick, and today we have a lot to talk about. We're talking Raw, NXT, Smackdown, WWE 2K16, but thankfully I am not alone today. I have two fabulous TPP hosts, and James, come on out first.
Oh my god, we're 51 videos old. That's crazy.
Yes, well, like our original podcast, we have over, I think, 74 videos in total, but our original podcast that we do weekly, this is number 51.
Holla, holla, holla! Oh my god, that's awesome. Well, hey guys, welcome to the show. It's gonna be a good one.
And Tommy, hello, Tommy.
Hello.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, or Jillian, should I say.
I did purchase her album, A Jingle with Jillian.
No,
Oh God,
you
you didn't.
It was a brilliant album. I will
You
say.
really?
I did. It was like $5.99, which is quite cheap for an album. But hey,
Wait a minute. You bought Jillian's album, but you didn't buy Cameron's single?
I've got both singles.
Oh,
Girl,
okay. What about Lillian Garcia's? Because ain't nobody buy that.
Aww.
Oh, I don't speak Spanish, so I can't understand the words.
Oh.
But no,
She's got some English ones.
she can sing though. But 51 episodes in, wow. And people say it won't last 2 months. Ciao, please.
Oh my god,
I know.
we're a year old. Wow.
Yes, we are over a year old. I'm so happy to kind of get everything going. And like we do every episode, everybody, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to our channel. We're almost close to 180 right now, so that's awesome. And hit our like goal of 30 like we usually do on each episode. You guys have been killing it lately. And Behind the Shade, people, it's coming. It is coming together very nicely. So James, do you have a little bit you want to talk to the listeners about that?
Yes, it's coming out. I already started the editing process. It's really, really funny. Like, some of these characters on this show really had me going. Especially Sam. Oh my god, Sam was hilarious. I only got through Sam's, a little bit of Tom's, and Gigi's. We all know Gigi is shady as hell. So it's
I'm nervous for Gigi.
But
she said she's coming to snatch my weave.
yeah, I got through Gigi's is really good. So yeah, I can't wait until everything's put together for you guys to enjoy it. It's a big production, so be easy on me. I'm trying to get it all together right. I want it to be on freaking point, and we're well on our way.
Yes, I'm so excited for it. And another project that we're coming out with is a new TPP fan art special. So this is another kind of side project that we've been thinking about. And for our first month, we're actually going to have TPP member Josh, who will hopefully be joining us later on, will be putting together a nice little fan art of a certain diva, an outfit, something like that. So yeah, but if there's any listeners out there that do enjoy drawing the divas, drawing some wrestlers, and send us your photos. And maybe we can highlight it and showcase it at the end of our month here on TPPs.
That's going to be fun. I can't wait to see all the artists come out of the woodwork. I know some of the silent listeners, I know there's some talented ones out there. So please submit your artwork. We want to see it.
There's one on Instagram that I've seen. I don't know what his Instagram name is, but he draws these fantastic wrestling attires, and it's amazing. They're legit real.
That's awesome.
I don't know what his name is. I'll link you up after.
There's so many, though. There's so many out there that be sketching out all these awesome diva looks and how they want divas to look like. And a lot of divas, repost it and post it on their Twitters, their Instagrams. So it's really, really cool. So we have a little outlet over here, a little stepping stone. So if you guys want divas to see your artwork, send them on here.
Yes, exactly. We'll highlight you. We're not going to take credit for your artwork, obviously.
No.
So, yeah, but it was just kind of a different idea. And like James said, the divas are always retweeting and highlighting some fan art in the superstars as well. So if there's any listeners that have a little creative outlet that way, it's perfect for you guys. But yeah.
Because let's face it, some of them clearly need a change in ring attires.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Help these girls out. Come on, people. All right, but yeah, other than that, that's all my plugs for the beginning of the show, and let's get right into our first topic of the week. So, James, let's go over to Raw that happened earlier on this Monday.
Oh, God.
Let's just get out of the way with it.
6-man.
Oh, my God. I've had it. I've absolutely had it. You know what? I was talking to the guys. I'm not really going to get in detail with you guys because we've all watched it. We're just going to talk. We're going to talk. We're all friends here. Let's just have a conversation.
Let's have a kiki.
Let's go, girl.
I'm not going to go through that nonsense for you guys. I feel like it's kind of insulting the listeners' intelligence because they know the show is crap. So, yeah, remember, guys, I was talking to you guys. I was like, I don't think I'm going to watch Raw tonight. I was like, I'm not going to watch it live. I was like, but I am going to record it, and I'm going to come back later, and I'm going to watch what I want to watch. So that's exactly what I did. I go through Raw. I fast forward almost everything. Stone Cold came out, and I was like, all right, Stone Cold came out, he addressed the crowd, whoop-de-whoop-de-woo, whatever. Like, I listen to Stone Cold on the podcast. I don't miss him that much because I listen to Stone Cold on the daily. And then we have Shawn Michaels come out and address the crowd, and I fast forward right over that one because I really didn't care what he had to say. And then we had Ric Flair for the third hour. Whatever. Don't ask me what Ric Flair did because I didn't watch it.
Oh, I didn't even watch the Ric Flair. I didn't even know he came out.
And in between each Hall of Famer that came out throughout the night. Oh, The Undertaker came out too. So irrelevant. I don't know why the hell The Undertaker's cutting promos when he shouldn't. The Undertaker's supposed to be this mysterious character, mystique. You're not supposed to know much about him. He doesn't really talk. But now they have him in the ring setting threats out to Brock Lesnar. It just wasn't believable to me. It was kind of dry as hell with Austin standing there. It just didn't make no damn sense to me. And this was the lowest rating Raw since 2014's Christmas episode, I believe.
Ooh.
Yes, that's terrible. It's the lowest rating on a non-holiday. So that just goes to show you, WWE, if you're going to keep pushing out all these old part-timers and give them all this time, and you're going to jam in all your superstars who put in the hard work throughout the year in 6-man tag matches when they have like 30 seconds to shine in between these matches, and you expect us to be invested and sit through a 3-hour show just to watch 6-man tag after 6-man tag after 6-man tag, have several seats. Ain't nobody here for those 6-man tags. Ain't nobody here for Seth Rollins versus Kane. I don't know why they keep promoting it, shoving it down all our throats. Ain't nobody here for it. Absolutely not. They put together some promo for Kane versus Seth Rollins. Granted, the promo was shot well because they were trying hard to get people invested into this match because ain't nobody invested into this match. But Tommy, what did you think about Raw overall? And then we'll get into the Diva segments.
Oh my god! Like, no wonder why it got the lowest rating of all times. Like, yeah, sure, they brought on Stone Cold, HBK, and then Ric Flair for like the third time in like several months. But seriously, that didn't help. The thing about Raw and SmackDown, what I don't like is that it opens with a promo. It's the same thing. Someone else comes out, then some other people come out. They have a fight. It gets turned into this random 6-man tag where they don't even get like enough time to showcase themselves. And then it's pretty much the same thing each and every single week. Like these 6-man tags. I watched the Sheamus, Wade Barrett, and Rusev against Dolph and the other two. I think Neville and Cesaro, yeah. Then the other 2 6-man tags are just skipped. And the thing is, it's not just 6-man tags that bug me. It's the fact that we're getting 6-man tags, 6 Diva tags. If it's got relevance towards it, sure, I'll watch it. But Monday Night Raw was just an absolute buzzkill.
Oh my god. Nikki, your thoughts on Monday Night Raw?
Yeah, definitely agree. I mean, it was very, very dry. I missed the first hour. I was watching Gotham instead, and thankfully... Oh, hello, Josh!
Joshua, welcome, my friend.
Yeah, I'm on my phone, though.
That's fine.
Okay.
But go on, Nick.
Oh, yeah, I was just talking about Raw, Josh. We're just getting our opening thoughts on what we thought of the overall show, and it was just lackluster. Very dry, and it's no reason why they got... or the vote that they got, or the rating that they got, I mean, it's expected for what they gave us, and especially for a go-home show to their pay-per-view and bringing back all these part-timers. I just feel like they didn't use them very well, and it's because all of them are so old now that they can't really take effective bumps, like, to really put the other guys over. So, I don't know, I was a little over Raw, so I didn't watch the whole thing. And I was actually kind of looking forward to the main event as well, with the Shield kind of being reunited again for the first time, but it was kind of a letdown, in my opinion.
Well,
it was such lackluster.
Mm-hmm.
Well, welcome to the show, Josh. We started it a little early, but Josh, we're talking about Raw, and then we're going to get into the Diva segments. How did you feel about Raw overall?
Raw was really boring. It's it's crazy because you would think on the most popular show, Monday Night Raw, it's been on for over 2 decades, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's been on for such a long time. You would think they would be more creative and innovative, but they're not. They just love the same old format and the same old script and the same old men. You know, it's just who's afraid of these guys? I'm not afraid of old man Mark Henry or old man Kane or old man Big Show. I'm not afraid of these guys. They're very boring. And it's also just holding down young talent that could be a beast. Like it's holding down. Like whenever Rusev is done with his storyline, he needs to be that top heel beast. Just like also with Sheamus. Like as far as I know, Sheamus he still has the Money in the Bank box, right?
Apparently.
Sadly.
Yeah, it's like I don't even notice that anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's
He's
just like,
irrelevant.
I think he'll be the first one. I think he'll lose
it.
it.
Be irrelevant. So those are my thoughts, though.
I think Sheamus is going to be the first guy to cash into like the Intercontinental or the United States Championship.
See, I don't see that though, James.
You think
I
lose?
see him cashing in and then losing.
No.
Because he's been like targeting Seth here and there backstage, being like, "Oh, I'm gonna cash in. Am I gonna do it? Am I gonna not?" Like it's just like I feel like he's not gonna go for a mid card title because he could just challenge for one of those anyway. To be honest.
And then you have Seth Rollins, the heavyweight champion, who's been a coward for the past 2 years.
Yeah, yes.
It's ridiculous. I'm so over it. They have Seth Rollins basically trying to make these old dudes relevant again. It's not going to happen at all. Ain't nobody here for them. And you know what? Why can't we go back to the days when we had a badass WWE champion like CM Punk? When CM Punk was the champion, it was nobody's help. It was CM Punk. He was the champ. He held that belt. Him and Paul Heyman came out, and CM Punk was the champion. He didn't have the authority back in him. None of that. But now, the authority, all they want to do is be involved with the heavyweight championship. It went from Randy Orton to Cena to Seth Rollins. And now it's like, enough is a freak in Brock Lesnar. They were always involved with the heavyweight championship. I want to go back to the days where The Rock was champion. Stone Cold was champion. And it had nothing to do with the authority. They wasn't really involved with them being a champion. They let a champion be a champion, go out and defend your title like a warrior, like what you're supposed to do. But no, they have Seth Rollins in these corny ass storylines with freaking Kane. Like, ain't nobody care. Like Josh said, nobody's afraid of Kane. Who's afraid of Kane? Raise your hand. I can't see you guys because it's a radio show. Like, that's just my point exactly. No one cares.
See, and the thing with Kane is like, because he's been like this heel, then he was this overlooked babyface, then he was this comedic guy. It's not really afraid anymore. Then when he came back in, like, I think it was 2012 with that Zack Ryder, John Cena, Eve Torres, I just laughed it off because I'm like, seriously, who is scared of him? But like this whole thing at Hell in a Cell, I would be somewhat interested if it was a title versus career match and Kane lost and then left for good. That's what should happen for sure. He started in the Hell in a Cell by debuting again by attacking the Undertaker. He should end it in a Hell in a Cell.
What's the next pay-per-view? Survivor Series?
Yeah.
Oh, God. And here's another thing. I'm not even excited for Survivor Series. You guys want to know why? Because I feel like I see it every freaking week because of all these six-man tags, all these guys in the ring. It's not special. Six-man tags back in the day used to be special. And now it's not special because it's so redundant. It's done every week. And on this week of Monday Night Raw, it was every single match was a tag match.
I guarantee you, sorry, James, I guarantee you that at Survivor Series, we're going to get Rusev, Sheamus, Wade Barrett, and then 3 others against Neville, Dolph, Cesaro, and 3 others.
Yeah,
we're sure we're going to get that, and it's ridiculous. Like you said, James, we see these 6-man tags, all these tag team matches, pretty much every show, every main event. So it's going to be nothing special
for a 3-hour show. 3 hours.
Kill me now.
3-hour show. They mean to tell me you gotta cram all these superstars in these one matches. Like, you gotta put 6 of them in this match, 6 of them in that match, and 6 of them in the third match. It's like, you guys have a 3-hour show, but no, they want to spend all that time with the backstage segments with Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. I'm waiting for Triple H and Stephanie to say, no, enough is enough. I don't want to do it anymore, Vince or Dad. We're not doing it anymore. Let's get the stars out there. Let's start building some stars. God forbid Triple H and Stephanie get in a bad car accident and something goes on. They will lose their minds not having Triple H and Stephanie on that show because they don't know where to go with their backstage segments. Use your goddamn talent that you have on the show. You guys paid them, WWE. Use them. It's so annoying. I'm so over it. Aggravated. And you know what? sometimes I have like I wish Vince McMahon, Kane, Mark Henry, the Big Show, they could all get on a plane and fly over the Bermuda Triangle, and I'll leave it at that. So let's move on. We have a Divas tag match, and it's a tag match, guys. Surprise! It's Nikki Bella and Alicia Fox versus Team Bad, Sasha Banks and Naomi. Now this match had no story, no back to it. It was just a random match. Naomi took a beat in, Sasha got the hot tag, and then she came in. I couldn't tell you guys who won because I wasn't invested in it, and I don't remember the damn match. But Nick, any thoughts on this match?
I'm trying to remember it. I believe Team Bella won. I think Nikki's been picking up a lot of momentum, just kind of building up for Hell in a Cell. So,
big deal.
I think I believe the match was good, but like we've all just been saying, these constant tag team matches have really lost their appeal, and it's just because we've just been seeing them so frequently. So it's like I really want to see kind of different styled matches and stuff like that. But yeah, it was an okay match, and I mean, I feel like they're still pushing for the "We Want Sasha" chance and to try to put a little pit in Team Bad. So. I think that's it, though.
Yeah.
Tommy,
the thing with WWE is that once they capitalize on something, they go full out for it. They know backstage that Sasha is a favorite, so they're saying, "Oh yeah, Brie, get on the whatever you call it, the announcers table and shout, 'We want Sasha!'" When they find something, they go over the top with it. This tag match, I actually honestly could not tell you one thing about this match apart from Nikki hitting her finish shot on Naomi and Sasha getting the hot tag. Apart from that, there was pretty much nothing else I could remember, honestly.
I like the spot when Naomi got out of the rack attack and then she tried to go for the corner. I'm not going to shade the girls. The girls did good for what they had to do.
Yeah, it was a great match. The ring work with these girls, because they've had so many frequent tag team matches, are great now. It's very consistent, and they have really good chemistry between all of each other now. But it's just really, it's not very entertaining just because there's not a story behind it. So, yeah.
And also, the fact that we're seeing tag team match after tag team match after 6 Diva tag, because we're seeing it basically every show, they're all starting to roll into one for me. Exactly. And there's only one Diva tag that stood out. And
right, it's hard to separate them now because they're all over the place. It's every week.
And then
my favorite tag over the past couple of weeks was Sasha and Naomi versus Team Bella, but I forgot what show it was.
Oh, that was on Main Event. Main Event.
It was the 10-12 minute match. That was a good one. That's probably the only good one that they've had storyline wise.
Then you have the challenger for the Hell in a Cell match. She's in this random tag team match when she should be building up her storyline with Charlotte. It's why the hell are they doing this? You guys are trying to get us invested in this Divas title match, which we got to talk about that Divas title in a second. And you're trying to get us invested in this Divas title match, and you're not even going to get the challenger and the one who's defending the title, the Divas champion, involved and engaged at all for the go-home show? Ridiculous. But Josh, what did you think about this match?
Yeah, I agree with you guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I agree with you guys. It's a damn shame because, I think that all the girls, from Nikki to Sasha to Naomi, they're great performers. We can get right down to it. They're great performers. You can say what you want about Nikki Bella, but at the same time, she entertains the hell out of me. From the way she talks, the way she moves, how obnoxious she can be. She entertains me, just as Sasha does and just as Naomi does. They're all great performers. And it's a shame that we don't have a rich storyline behind that to back that. This whole diva revolution thing, it's not a revolution. It's just okay, we're going to send a bunch of girls to the main roster.
And put a name on it.
And just put them in teams. Well, let's have a storyline. Let's bring one at a time or something. Or let's have I don't know, some type of feud between two girls, and then one girl becomes a face, and then someone does something else and teams up with a guy, and that guy, something more complex. To me, it's just, you have 3 teams, you mix them up, and you expect that to entertain us, and we see through all the bullshit,
Yeah. We're not. The thing is, they try to insult our intelligence, which is going to bring me to the Divas title.
Yes, let's go in.
They come in, and then, all right, we have they bring up, Nikki Bella's going up against Charlotte. She's winning all these matches, blah, blah, blah. Oh, she's such a threat now. Why don't you show me this instead of putting all these random matches? Why don't we have Nikki Bella be mischievous and conniving backstage towards Charlotte? What they should have did, they should have had a match between Becky Becky Lynch and Alicia Fox or something, have a singles match, and then have Nikki Bella and Charlotte backstage segment. Something to get us excited for this Divas title match, because I cannot tell you guys the last time WWE has been invested in a Divas title match, actually put some storyline behind the Divas title since Caitlyn and AJ Lee when they had the contract signed.
Which is sad, because that was 2.5 years ago.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's been nothing at all, and then the whole thing with Charlotte winning the Divas Championship. I'm so over it. And, I know a lot of you guys on the show, you guys want Sasha to be champ or challenger of the championship. I think Sasha should stay far away from the Divas Championship right now, because that title doesn't mean anything. It's just a prop. And Charlotte's just the golden girl right now. WWE, Vince, he loves Charlotte. He loves that she's a Flair. He sees that she's talented and capable. So what they do, she came in to the main roster. 2 months later, they threw the belt on her. That match was so meaningless. The match is not memorable. It's forgot about. But let me tell you, when Charlotte won that NXT title, can't nobody tell me they don't remember that match. Can nobody tell me they don't remember when Bayley won her title? Can nobody tell me when Sasha Banks won her NXT Women's Championship? Because all these matches were meaningful, there was story behind it, and there was passion. The Divas Championship is lacking that. That's why I'm like, I did not want my girl to win that title, but a lot of the Sasha fans, they want her to win that belt. I'm like, do you guys not see what's going on with my girl Charlotte? You guys want that for Sasha? Like, come on, stop.
It's like a recycle of women. Like, first, we all wanted AJ to win it. Then people wanted Nikki to win it. Then people wanted Charlotte to win it. Then now people want Sasha. I mean,
it's annoying.
I'd love Sasha to win the belt, but on a bigger stage, like in a feud at WrestleMania, not in a random pay-per-view match. That makes no sense.
Not now.
WrestleMania against Charlotte in probably like a year.
I would want her to go up against Charlotte for WrestleMania. That would be my dream. It would be Sasha and Charlotte. WrestleMania match. Sasha loses, and then she wins the Divas Championship at SummerSlam after a good, lengthy feud promo. But Nick, I know Nick has a lot to say about this whole Sasha thing. With Sasha,
he kept so quiet.
But go ahead.
Well, here's my take on it. Like, I do agree with you, James. Technically, Sasha doesn't need that Divas Championship to make her relevant to do anything with herself. Her character is on. It's on fleek. It's perfect right now. We talked in the group chat earlier, and what I mentioned was I feel like the Divas Championship needs Sasha Banks because she is so over right now with the fans, and she's so over with the company right now as well. So it's difficult for me to compare Charlotte and Sasha because their main roster reign so far, Charlotte has been a little bit weaker, and there just hasn't been any storyline with her Divas title. So I just figured having Sasha take the title off of Charlotte, not anytime soon. I'm not saying drop it at Survivor Series or anything. I'm talking about having them establish a feud, have a feud go for several months, and maybe drop it at the Royal Rumble. And what my idea and vision was for WrestleMania was to have a fatal four-way rematch with Bayley, Becky, Sasha, and Charlotte at WrestleMania for the Divas Championship at some point. But yeah, like, it could go either way, but like, I do see where you're coming from, James, but I just know WWE's way, and Sasha's the new shiny toy, so that's what's going to happen.
It drives me crazy when people say they kind of compare their main roster runs. Like, it just started, guys. They haven't even been there for a year. But anyway, that's redundant, whatever. But the thing is, since Sasha has been on the main roster, she has had the two best matches of her career due to NXT, not the main roster. And the people who are watching the main roster also watch NXT, so they see Sasha shining on NXT, and they love her, and I love Sasha. Don't get me wrong, I love Sasha Banks. But Charlotte hasn't got that opportunity in a while, so these fans forget about it, and WWE completely forgets about it too. They're like, whatever, we gave her the championship, we did her solid, she's Divas champion, who cares?
Yeah.
That's how they see it as. That's why I was like, when people kind of discredit Charlotte for that, it's kind of like, really? Like, that's not fair, because if Charlotte was placed in that position that Sasha was in, Charlotte would have shined just as bright as Sasha, because they're the Trish and Lita of this generation. People thought it was going to be AJ Lee and Paige. I thought it was going to be AJ Lee and Paige. It's not. It's Charlotte and it's Sasha. And
you see, yeah.
So
go ahead. Sorry, James. Yeah, sorry. Carry on.
No, go ahead. I'm done.
Shit, I forgot what I was going to say. Sorry, PG. Carry on. It will come back to me in a minute.
But Josh, how do you feel about the Divas title right now?
Oh, I just remembered.
Oh, then go ahead before you forget again, bitch.
Okay, sorry.
We can say bitch, whatever. They say bitch on TV.
bitch. Like at TLC, at TLC, which is in December, it's in Boston, Massachusetts, which is Sasha's hometown. So I've got a feeling that she's going to be a challenger at TLC.
But then again, WWE has that reputation of making people lose at their hometowns.
Right, exactly. That's perfect, though. And it would even be a great way to finally, like, hey, we're having a Divas Revolution. It's at the TLC pay-per-view. Why not have the first ever Divas ladder match with Sasha and Charlotte? Because both of them, like James was just saying, Charlotte hasn't had that opportunity yet on the main roster like Sasha's been getting. Well, that's the perfect opportunity, putting both of these women in a feud leading up into a ladder match with Charlotte retaining the title at TLC.
I'd love to see that.
I would love to see that too. And Sasha in her hometown in Boston, it would have a big fight feel to it. So that's what I hope.
It would put a lot of importance and prestigious into that Divas title that it desperately needs. Because the last time that Divas title had any meaningful match was the I Quit match with Beth Phoenix and Melina with a stipulation that it was like a good match.
That wasn't even the Divas Championship. Like,
was it the
that
women's
was just a regular
title?
match.
No, that was just a regular match.
Oh my God.
Because Nikki James was the women's champion at that time during Raw. So
now
it's like the Divas title has never had a type of physical type of matchup yet. Like a
was it the makeup table with Beth there? The makeup
women's title.
When Natty won the belt in a tables match, right?
No.
Yeah.
Or was that a tag match? Oh, that was
a handicap match. Oh no.
No, that was a tag match.
It was a tag match.
It was Beth and Natalya versus Lily Cool at TLC, like 2010.
See, it's just so sad that we can't even think of the last time there was a stipulation for that Divas title because there isn't one.
There isn't one.
That's the only one. Then it was AJ Lee versus The World. That's it.
Oh, how is that?
I like that match, though. I'm not going to shade it.
That was a fun match.
It was fun.
You see, the thing is, like, sorry, you were saying that, now Charlotte's got the belt, it's going to give it relevance and, well, somewhat. When AJ got the belt, backstage was, probably backstage thinking, this is the new girl. But what did they do with her? They put her against the Total Diva girls, which, it ran its course into that AJ versus the World. And then Paige got it, and then AJ got it, and that whole feud, that year and a half of AJ is basically the champion. It didn't really get much progression as storyline wise. No, honestly.
All AJ did was set the record for the reign, and that's what.
And then did. So did Nikki.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what they built off of was AJ Lee putting some relevance in that Divas title. Because before AJ caught that belt, anybody could have had it. They gave it to Caitlyn for God's sake. But Josh, what do you think about the Divas title state right now?
I think that Charlotte, and I love Charlotte, I really, really do. I respect the woman a lot, but it's just like she's holding the belt. She's not a champion.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's like I said before, I think Charlotte is a way better athlete, but Nikki's a better performer in the ring, as far as the overall package, because you think about as far as...
no. No,
hear me out. Just listen. If you think about the overall package, as far as the merchandise, Total Divas, her being with John Cena, her annoying voice, just the whole package overall is better. It suits the idea of a diva.
She's the top girl. I'm saying. She's the top girl.
And then you have Charlotte, who they put the belt on her, and I don't know. It's just I feel like it's just on her. It's like she's not a champion.
It's a prop.
She didn't earn it. It's just on her for display, and it makes me just really nervous about Sasha Banks because I don't want the belt to be just on her. And like I said before, with Nikki, Sasha, Naomi, definitely with Naomi, they've proven to be good performers overall, but, it's sad we don't have that storyline. But with Charlotte, it's just like she's a great athlete, but I don't know. She's just there. Like, she just has the belt. She's just there for the picking, I guess, for the next diva to take it off. So you're not really invested in it.
See, this is exactly why I did not want Charlotte to win that title just yet.
Yeah,
because
and
people are gonna come. They're gonna come with that view that you just painted of her, like she's just there. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And it's a damn shame because it's like we know the history of Charlotte. Yeah. We know a great things that she done in NXT. Now she's on the main roster. Now she's just there. And that brings to another thing. Why is Becky Lynch the sidekick? It's like Becky Lynch doesn't wrestle anymore. Yeah. Like it's like, okay, doesn't
Such a shame.
Becky wrestle. She's a wrestler. She shouldn't be like just a little sidekick, She should have a great storyline and a great and that's the thing about Becky Lynch. She has a special place in my heart because when I see her, I see a spunky, fiery young woman that's all about the adventure and the action. She's ready to go, but she's just a sidekick for Charlotte. And Charlotte is just there. It's just like you have these two basic vanilla characters, And with the Divas title, if you notice, the people who hold the Divas title the longest are the heels, like Maurice and Beth Phoenix and AJ and, of course, Nikki. And so, as far as Charlotte's title reign, for all we know, she may lose it this year because the face divas really don't hold it for that long. If you notice in the past few years,
that's a good point.
Yeah, and again, as far as the future with Sasha Banks, she's getting over. People adore that woman. I mean, they truly do. But at the same time, it kind of really upsets me because I want Naomi to have a title reign before Sasha. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to see Naomi as a champion, as a heel, getting great heat, cutting great promos against Sasha, because those two have great chemistry together. I can imagine those two having really great matches. But to talk about another diva, I used to shade Paige all the damn time.
Oh, we're about to get
this past week, honestly, she really entertained me. She really did, because the promo she had with Renee Young, she was on point. Her going back and forth with Renee. I was more invested in Paige, a woman that I couldn't stand. And the reason why I couldn't stand Paige, the main reason, was because of what you're doing to Charlotte right now. They put the damn belt on her in the beginning of 2014, and they put it on her again in 2014. So that was one of the main reasons why I didn't like Paige. Now the belt is not on her, and she's showing more of a great personality, more of a sad personality. It's like, wow, I'm kind of feeling Paige more and kind of not liking Charlotte. It's not like I don't. It's just like she's there. And
don't let WWE blind you, Josh, with the whole Charlotte.
I know.
Please,
That's what they're doing.
Don't be one of those.
And it's a damn shame because we know there's way more behind the two.
Yeah, but let's move on into Paige since you brought her up. Paige had a great little backstage segment with Renee, and finally, this was the highlight of Monday Night Raw. Let's be honest, guys.
It was.
We had Renee digging into Paige to get answers on what happened in Natty, and you know what? Smackdown, thank God for you, because Smackdown is actually putting out storylines. So whoever's down on Smackdown right now trying to fix it up, kudos to you and props for freaking actually paying attention.
I have some tea about that. SmackDown writers are actually a couple of the NXT writers that were brought up later last year. I read a report on that. So it's like I have seen kind of like a similar trait with like kind of different storylines, different backstage segments. Like some of them are still terrible, but it's like some of them actually
you can see that they're fighting to get some things.
Yeah, you can see the potential that they have with it.
Like last week's SmackDown, it gave me the vibe of SmackDown 2004. Like when Tori Wilson it was all Tori Wilson stomping ground, and she was like the darling of SmackDown. But it gave me them vibes. But regardless, Paige in her interview with Renee was on point. Paige was perfect. She was on point. She was speaking right clearly. I could actually understand her. So that was a plus. And Renee was she just shines. Renee's just been on Renee's been on point. And I love how they had Renee actually become an interviewer and actually dig for answers. So it's finally that they had her act like how she should act. And I love how Paige called our bootleg Aaron Andrews. I thought that was perfect. So I'm all for Paige, and that was probably Paige's best post-interview or interview on TV. But what do you think about this, Tom?
You know what? Like out of all of the divas on Monday Night Raw, and actually, you know what? Out of everyone on Monday Night Raw, the one that impressed me the most was Renee Young. She did what she is supposed to do. She's an interviewer. She's supposed to get answers from people. She's supposed to not steer the interviewee away from the answer. Like the last backstage interview that I can think of that was like that was Jonathan Coachman. That was 10 years ago, because he was really good at what he did.
Yeah.
But Paige, like I do agree with you, James. It was her best interview, and she didn't actually muffle her words. She was like proper.
Very clear.
Because normally she speaks like, but. No, this was amazing. And Renee and Paige, they've got great chemistry. But I don't know who Kelly Andrews or whatever her name is. What's her name? Who is she?
She used to work for CNN. She's like broadcast.
Oh, okay. So I think, Renee's face when Paige said that, it looked like she got really burnt.
Because now the girl, she got like demoted with ESPN, and now she's like a hostess for Dancing with the Stars.
But Renee Young, oh my God. she is underrated in that company, I must say.
Renee was on point. But Nick, what did you think about this segment?
Yeah, I love this segment. I loved how Renee was like, no, don't you Renee me. Like, I'm asking the questions here. Like, because Paige was kind of just, like, brushing her off, like, not really taking Renee seriously. And, like Renee is a broadcast journalist. And I love this. And I actually really hope that WWE keeps this going with her character, like her backstage character, is to just kind of really get in there and try to get, like, the topics and the answers and stuff like that. So, yeah, I loved it. And Paige was good on the mic. Like, I'm a little indifferent with her right now. Like, I know Josh said he's kind of like Team Paige going right now, like, with her personality and stuff, but she's been kind of like wishy-washy for me, but I'll get into that a little bit later. But yeah, as for this segment, I really enjoyed it.
You know who else I really liked, since we're talking about the backstage interviewers? I thought Terry Runnels did a damn good job when she had that role.
Oh, she was great.
She was really good, and she got involved, and she would actually get physical with the divas here and there. So I really liked when Terry did it.
Actually, forgot about her. Yeah, she was really good as well.
She was good. So I love that Renee is actually going to get that they're trying to build up some kind of character for Renee on the main roster. Like, the girl, you're paying her. Use her. That's how I see it as.
I liked when Lillian was the backstage interviewer,
she was good too. Remember she was cussing out, I think it was Stacy Keibler in Spanish?
Yeah.
So that was on point. But yeah, let's move on. And then we had another random Charlotte versus Brie Bella. It was a good match. Brie, girl, you've been improving, and I'm going to give you your props. You've been doing very good. You're not missing your steps. I think you listened to the show when I gave you a good little dragon. But, Brie, you're doing very well. I love the gear. I thought you looked cute. I thought you did a good job. It was a good match for what it was, but then again, it was pointless. We had a stare down at Nikki Bella outside of the ring. Like, get in there. Attack her. You want the belt. You're the heel. Get in there. Beat her down. Like, come on, WWE. You couldn't give us a 30-second beatdown? Like, come on. It takes 30 seconds to change this whole thing. And you guys couldn't even do that? Like, wake up. Oh, my God, Vince. Fly over the Bermuda Triangle. Please. Please. But, Tommy, what did you think about this?
Okay, like, I'm not going to lie. I don't really remember the match other than Charlotte applying her 4 moves of doom and then the figure 8. Yeah. Which is another thing about Charlotte that really bugs me. It's not Charlotte as the character. It's booking and the people who are booking these matches. That it's like the whole, with the baby faces, like Paige did it when she debuted. A clothesline, drop kick, submission. Charlotte's doing a chop, neckbreaker, spear, figure 4 leg lock. And it's getting repeated and it's getting boring. But
I'm glad you brought that up, Tom.
Huh?
I said, I'm glad you brought that up because they love to do that to try to get fans familiarized with a babyface so we can cheer when they go and do those moves. It's like, no, people don't care.
Boring.
It's boring, exactly.
And like what you said, James, about the whole stare down thing, like if every time I saw a stare down in wrestling, I'd be a bloody billionaire by now. But you said that Nikki should have got in there. I think, Alicia should have took down Becky at ringside, and then they all attack Charlotte on a 3-on-1 assault. Raise the hands, walk off, perfect. Give me Vince's Devil's vibes. But no, it's just a stare down. Like, that's not your character. Your character is supposed to be a fighting champion, Charlotte. Go and get her. Or Nikki, use your Bella twins to go and get Charlotte.
Exactly. And then in the mid-match, when Brie Bella got tossed outside of the ring, Charlotte went outside, sat on the apron, and she's like, come on in. Like, play off of what Charlotte's doing. You know what I mean? Like, Charlotte is actually trying to get us invested in this storyline. I see my girl trying, and I feel so bad because she's like, stacked up against. And it's just so freaking frustrating.
She's trying her hardest.
She's trying. She's trying to get us into this match. Because listen, fans, Charlotte knows what's good and what's crap. Because this girl's been on NXT and she had crazy top tier matches. She knows what it is to be on that level. She knows what she's doing with Brie Bella ain't nothing compared to what she's done at NXT. So when people try to shade her, it's like,
and that's another thing. We've seen Charlotte versus Brie like 6,000 times now.
So redundant. Why couldn't they put that's why I said Charlotte didn't need a match. Nikki didn't need a match. The other girls did. They should have had a backstage segment. But Josh, what did you think about this Brie Bella match?
I agree. They need a backstage segment because, like I said before, we haven't seen, as far as I'm tracking, we haven't seen Becky Lynch wrestle in a singles match.
We have.
Has she?
Main event?
No, we've seen it on Monday Night Raw.
Has she wrestled in a single match on Raw?
Yeah, she has. Yes, against Alicia Fox.
I don't remember. I really don't. Honestly.
No, it's fine. Like, I know you guys are, because it's not memorable.
But that's the thing about it, again, storylines, they could be as simple as, I remember when, I think it was Eve Torres when she had the belt, right? Maurice was attacking Eve Torres backstage, and then Eve Torres attacked Maurice backstage. Something simple like that. At least give us that, something to build upon, But they don't. They refuse to do that. I don't know why.
Nick, your thoughts?
The match was, I can't really remember, to be honest, but, like, I do agree with you. Like, Charlotte is trying her best to try to play off with it, and it's like, I don't, like, if creative's not doing anything with it, but it's like you said, it doesn't take much to do a 30-second beatdown, throw her into the barricade, throw her over the announce table, do some kind of beatdown, but yeah, I'm not really excited for
you know what? I'm sorry to interrupt, but you know what Nikki could have done? If they did do like a beatdown backstage or whatever, she could have mocked her father or something.
Yeah.
She could have mocked the Four Horsemen. She could have mocked, WCW in wrestling or something like that.
She could have strutted off.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. She could have mocked her, and that would have been something. But
nothing. We get nothing. But that was Raw. It was a complete waste of time. At the main event, they made Seth Rollins look like a coward once again. So that's that. So
move on.
Let's move on to our next topic. Nick, what do you got for us?
Yes, our next topic we have here is NXT.
Oh,
so finally, let's move on to something we can all be happy about. So yeah, there was a lot of diva sighting segments, matches on NXT this past week, and I'm gonna get into the first match, and that is Billie Kay versus Asuka. So. I was so excited to see Billie Kay actually get an opportunity to face Asuka. I wasn't expecting this, and can we just give a little round of applause for Billie Kay here?
Hey, you wanna play that theme song? Oh God!
Good job, girl. Like I'm really hoping. I don't know if this girl listened to the podcast, but I'm really happy that this girl changed her look up. She's kind of got a darker makeup going. Her hair looked great. Her outfit was a lot better, and she's really playing off how long her legs are. And
thank God.
Oh, I loved it. I loved how when she came out, the music, I don't really know. I could see something a little different. But I liked her little backstage little segment. We get to hear her voice. We get to hear that she's traveled all around the world as well, too. She's actually faced Asuka in the past, but she's here to prove that why she has, like, the longest legs in NXT. So I just thought that was a great line. And yeah, so let's get in. Before we get into the match, I just want to get your guys' thoughts on Billie's new look and, of course, Asuka coming out. Josh, what did you think? Did you see NXT yet?
Well, I'm watching right now. You can go to the other guys real quick.
Okay, perfect. James, what did you think?
When it comes to Asuka, I think she's doing a good job with what she's dealt with. I think that NXT's booking her very well. They're getting the crowd very familiarized with her style, and the girl has a different style in her wrestling, so I think that's pretty cool. And I like how she's a very playful character, so I'm here for her. And Billie Kay, I love the whole outfit. I like the idea of the outfit, but I need her to tweak and nip some things with the outfit. Like the top, she could work on a bit, because I really love the midsection going on into the shorts to the dark boots. I'm here for that. I love that look. She gives me like a little boxer vibe, and I even love the her name going across like a belt kind of. I love it, but the top, I need some sex appeal. I need some cleavage. I need something to really make her that sultry bad girl that she's trying to portray.
She's so model-esque too.
Yes.
Is the thing with her. Like, she's so tall, she's beautiful, she's got a beautiful body. So I do agree with you. She just needs to kind of like show it off a little bit more. But I love the color on her. I thought the colors looked great on her.
I thought it did too. And I like you said earlier, how she played around with her legs, saying that she has the longest legs in NXT, and she'll boot anybody who gets in her way. Perfect line. I love that, Billie Kay. Keep that, and keep working on it, and keep going by with your legs, because you got long ass legs, girl. We all see it. You actually use your legs in your wrestling, so I'm all here for it. The girl finally.
Yeah, I was so happy about it. But Tom, what did you think? What was your first thoughts of seeing Billie Kay come out kind of with like a first time with a character? We've been talking on the show for the past couple of weeks that both her and Peyton really need to establish themselves, and I feel like tonight she did. So what did you think of her before we get into the match?
Do you know what? I will say, like, before Billie and Peyton got their name changes and their re-debuts, let's say, I was pushing more for Peyton Royce, because I just love the name. Like, Peyton Royce screams like Cali girl, big sunglasses, carrying a dog in her hand, bitchy heel. Clearly, that's not what we got. But Billie Kay, like, the name screams babyface to me. But when she came out tonight in the long black hair, dark lipstick, dark clothes, because, like, her ring gear before, it was like an indie feel. But now it's like she's getting there. She's getting to the WWE style of clothing. And I think she needs to stick to dark colours. Because, like, I think it was the other week, there was her and Peyton against Emma and Dana. I think I'm right. Yeah, a tag match. And Peyton and Billie came out, and they look like fluorescent flamingos. Like, seriously? No. But this look, I'm really digging it. She should stick with the dark hair and dark lipstick and dark attire. And
Yes.
Asuka, I love her theme.
Yeah, her theme song's good. Do they add lyrics to it? Is that new? Yeah, okay.
It's so rocky, like, love it. Yeah, great entrances by both women.
Definitely. I love how Billie Kay's looking kind of like a vixen now. Like, she's kind of giving me like ECW, like Trinity vibes in a way. Like, it's like I'm just really digging it. So, Josh, did you see Billie Kay so far? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm watching right now. And Billie Kay, I'm like, it's like two different people, like Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. That's the other girl.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly.
Well, I mean, it's like two different people. I didn't recognize them the last time I seen him, and I like the way Billie Kay looks. She looks really good. I mean, she's a great model-esque and tall, and she has a height. So it's definitely, it's crazy because it's like, you have this tall, big, powerful woman, and then you got, this kind of, Asuka's kind of, she's cute, but at the same time, she's something kind of sinister underneath, something kind of twisted underneath, and I like that. Well, yeah, I like Billie Kay, and can't wait to see more of her.
Billie needs a new theme. Like, this theme is like sexy. It's not what I think Billie Kay the character's trying to be. No.
Yeah, like I like the theme, but I don't like it for her. I
don't like the theme full stop. It's not good.
I think the theme should go to that Aaliyah girl who should be debuting sometime soon.
Well, we don't know what kind of character she's gonna be. No, I don't think so because she's too exotic. I don't think
scrap the theme.
I don't think this theme is for like an exotic diva like Billie Kay or Aaliyah at all. I think it's for like a blonde mean girl, like not Dana Brooke, because Dana Brooke's theme song.
What about like Gianna?
Maybe Gianna.
No, because she's like a hood rat gangster.
She needs to drop that again.
Oh, I hate that.
I hate
her.
I
hate her outfit.
Her
outfit is atrocious.
It is.
I'm sorry.
It is. Didn't somebody want us to talk about it? One of the listeners
somebody messaged me on Instagram when I posted a picture of our latest show, and they were like, "Can you please talk about Gianna on the next show?" Well, girl, we're just giving her a dragging because that outfit, like, I haven't seen any of her in-ring work progression as of late, so I can't comment on that. But I just don't like the look. I don't like the gimmick. Maybe the gimmick, I can see it going, but you need a different look, girl, because it's messy. Like, ooh,
so messy. Like, you listen, listener, I love you. Thanks for the support. You wanted us to talk about your girl. There it is. But I like the theme song, but I don't like it for Billie Kay. And I don't know. Maybe they can give it to somebody else, or they can, like Tom said, if they don't find anybody, drop it. Period.
It's one of those songs where it's like, like I like the beat, but it's the singing into it. It's like, hey, you want it? No.
You know what? It kind of reminds me of, like, remember like Caitlyn's old theme songs she had, like those random like club beats. Like, it's kind of like one of those.
I didn't even like Caitlyn's "Spin the Bottle." She spin the bottle.
Oh,
spin it right around.
Oh. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to the match. So, what did you guys think of the match? So, James, I'll start with you. I really liked how Billie actually had kind of a bit of offense in this match. It was kind of going toe-to-toe with Asuka. So, yeah, what did you think of this?
I love the big boot off the bat. I thought that was on point, especially when she talked about booting divas out of her way. And what else did I like? I liked when she did the standing suplex, when she was just stalling up there with Asuka. Really showed
that was beautiful.
Yeah, it really showed her strength. What else was there? What's that playing? Oh my god, turn it off because we'll get the copyright.
Oh, I was trying to listen to her damn song.
I don't want YouTube to try us like they did with Sam last week. But yeah, overall the match was fun. It was cool. I wish it was a little longer. I can say that.
Yeah, me too. I really kind of wanted to see a bit more, but yeah, the girls hit all of their spots, and I'm actually kind of wanting to see another match with these two sometime down the line. But Tom, what did you think?
I think the match was great. Like, Billie's using her legs to her advantage, like her boots. Like when she hits a big boot to someone's face, that should be her finisher. Like either a running boot or a leg submission, something with her legs. But
I agree, Tom. Yes, Tom's on point today. Shit.
Girl.
I'm here for the big boot as a finisher. I love yes.
Like Sheamus's bro kick, like something like you know how Angelina Love, we shouldn't go TNA
the
there.
Botox injection?
Yeah, something like that, because I think it would work really effective. And I think if the Diva's selling it right, it would look great.
She can keep the boot that she does now. It's so impactful. Like I love it. It comes out of nowhere, and she could easily set it up at any spot in the match. But sorry, go on.
It's all right, girl. The match, the different styles of these girls. You've got Asuka, who is this stiff. Like when she did like one of those kicks to Billie, she like literally fell right to the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh no, but the match great. And like you said, Nick, I'm looking forward to see a rematch with these two. If they're given more time, and if they let Billie Kay do more offense, like that vertical suplex, that's how you do it. That's how you get attention. Great match.
Yeah, definitely really good chemistry with these two girls. But Josh, did you see the final match yet?
Yeah, I seen it, and you know what? It was all right. You know, I guess in my mind, I'm kind of thinking about the future and how I want to see NXT in the future, because I'm looking at Billie Kay and I'm looking at her look, and I like her look. I like the fact that she has long dark hair, she has dark lipstick and these dark boots and all. And I was thinking about Nia Jax, and wouldn't it be interesting to have like a stable of just like really tough chicks like that, of like, you know, Nia Jax and Billie Kay?
No, they don't mix. Nia Jax don't need anybody.
Mm-mm. I'm gonna take a pass on that.
Yeah, if anybody
that'd
should
be good.
I think
good.
If anybody should be paired with Nia Jax, it would be Tamina. Other than that, I don't see
It'd
anybody.
be like the freaking female version of the Uso twins, though.
That's why I would want it. I want two big Samoan women coming
that
in,
can't talk,
super kicking. They don't gotta talk.
Come on,
listen,
James.
Josh. All right, listen.
Really?
Not everybody gotta talk. Not everybody gotta talk. If they come out and they're like, well, you
need a mouthpiece.
Hold up. Hold a minute.
Mouthpiece.
Hold up. Wait a minute. You have not seen Nia Jax cut a promo yet, so you can't say that she can't talk. We don't know that.
As far as I'm concerned, she's a mute. Okay.
We only seen it once.
Okay.
We haven't seen a mic to her face yet. So
did you even see her debut last week?
I saw her debut. Yeah. It was a squash match, though.
It was a good squash match, too.
Yeah, she did good. Speaking of Nia Jax, she was kind of our next topic that we were going into. So she's coming back next week for, I believe, probably another squash match. But yeah, so since we're on the topic of her, Josh, what did you think of her debut last week, since we didn't really get your thought on it?
Oh, my God. I threw so much shade at her in the chat.
And I was You
were mean.
What did I say?
It was mean. I'm not going to repeat it. Don't say it. It's mean.
I said that she looked like, if Layla ate the Bella Twins, that'd be Nia Jax.
Oh,
you're ratchet.
That is ratchet.
I like Nia Jax. I just had to say.
Really? You could have fooled me.
No, I mean, you know, I just had to say, because that's what she looked like to me personally. But with that being said, okay, yeah, it was a squash match. I'm looking forward to seeing more of her. I really want to see how she goes up against someone like Athena or Asuka or another high flyer.
Yes.
I can see that. I want to see that comparison between a high flyer and a powerhouse more on NXT. So
yeah, well, I think well, next week's from what I know, it's gonna be a good match. So.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to it. And when we did the show last week, I wasn't here to talk about Nia, and like she's very aggressive in the ring. I really like her. You know, like James said before, and I agree with him. Not all of our divas need to be tense. Not all of our divas need to be tiny, skinny little girls. You know, like we can have bigger, voluptuous type of divas that fit a different role. So I do like the direction Nia's trying to go with that. But honey, girl, like you need to switch that outfit up, because like
I know it did not flatter her.
No, it was just not flattering. And you know what, girl? Like, it's okay. You've got a beautiful body. It's just a different type of shape. You just need to find something that flatters you. So, like, a different type of skirt in the front, maybe like a belt piece or something, just to kind of like make it more form-fitting. I know the direction she's trying to go, so I know she could get there. So
She has it. She has
the outfit.
But like, no offense to her, but she looked like a globe. Like, no offense. No, because it was like blue with like the gold shoes.
Okay.
All right, okay. It was just too shiny. That was it. It was just kind of sticking to the poor thing.
If the blue was black and the gold was silver, I'd love it. I'd love it.
You guys are terrible people. How did I beat you guys?
I know, really.
Hold on. That wasn't even shaved. That was the colour. It looked like a globe to see in the grass.
All right.
Like, really?
But the thing is,
let's move on.
We know that Nia Jax has that cute black outfit, and she's gonna wear it out. You know what? She made a mistake. It didn't come off well on TV. We all know it. Done. Moving on.
I can't breathe, y'all. I can't breathe.
You know, it didn't look good on the lighting. So, anyways, like, who? Oh my God, Layla's ass. Oh. Anyways,
What?
Have you turned straight?
I'm currently looking to, because I'm doing the cover
right now. What are you
now.
searching for?
I'm looking for a Summer Rae picture for the cover, and I came across a picture of Layla. I'm gonna save it so I can send you guys it later. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Layla got back.
Dang.
But anyways, Nia Jax, all she needs to do is just come out in black and wear something more flattering. Like, girl, you just tried it with that outfit.
And she needs to work on her entrance. That's better.
Yes, her entrance is
I
very
love the theme,
boring.
like, have you heard the lyrics to it? It fits her, whatever her character's supposed to be.
Who's
it
Nia?
Fits it. Nia Jax is,
Oh,
yeah. Her theme got released. But the thing with Nia is that I can't form an opinion on her character yet because she didn't actually give us anything. So.
Oh, wow. That's shocking. You're quick to form opinions on anybody.
I know, really.
Bitch. Oh.
But, I like that promo of hers, that they gave her that nice, cute promo, and the editing was on point with NXT. Like, NXT is on point. I can't wait to talk about that Apollo Crews segment, because that was everything.
I didn't watch that.
What?
I watched it.
Oh my God. What's wrong with you?
I know. Well, we'll get into that. We'll get into that after. But let's move on to our next kind of Divas match.
Yes.
So, Tom, you take it away. It was our next Divas match that we had on NXT.
Okay, so our next match was the potential number one contender for the NXT Women's Championship, Alexa Bliss, with her boys, against Peyton Blandface Royce. She came out to the exact same theme as Billie Kay, which was either throwing shade or that they're a tag team.
That was just so weird. I did not get that at all. I was like,
but they're a tag team. Why would it be odd?
Yeah, but she's a babyface.
Because they don't look like a tag team. But, like, it looks like Billie Kay was like, all right, girl, like, you, like, I don't know where you're going to get your flowers in your hair, but I am leaving.
Hold up, wait a minute. Guys,
can
I interview you real quick? Maybe NXT is onto something. We've never seen a stable with a heel and a babyface, but they're still friends. But one of them is just so rude, people don't like her, and the other one is likable, and people like her. That could work.
Peyton Royce, you're saying she's likable?
But,
I don't.
Forget about Peyton Royce. You guys know I'm not a Peyton Royce fan. Since the day they signed her, I said, "Girl, no." I would have gave her the Sasha Banks stamp under no. But I'm just saying, like, think about it, like a storyline with a tag team. One of them's a heel, the other one's a babyface. Because, like me and Tom, I'm likable and Tom's not. So, but, we're still friends.
Excuse me, stop, rewind, repeat that.
But you know what I mean? You guys know what I mean.
I get
think that would be interesting.
Oh my God, bitch.
I just had to use my voice. But go on. I thought of it. It just popped in my head. I would be here for something like that. Not saying with Peyton, obviously.
When the hand goes up, your mouth goes shh. Okay. Thanks.
Then go on,
I
Maurice.
tried. Can I? Okay. So, not Billie Kay. Blandface versus Alexa Bliss. It was a good 5-6 minute match. But first off, like, Peyton Royce's entrance. She comes out, she touches a flower, and then she slaps her ass. No, girl. No. Her ring gear is just, like, it doesn't fit. Like, she's got the indie feel ring gear. And then Alexa Bliss comes out and she's like, my boys. But those hair extensions, like, no offense, they're too long for her hair.
Mm-hmm.
Good match. Mm-hmm. I like the fact that Alexa Bliss was aggressive. She was a heel. And the thing with Alexa Bliss I really like about these divas is I love these bratty, mean girl, bitchy heel divas that can actually play mean girls. Like Brie Bella, she can't play mean. Alexa Bliss can. So basically, Alexa Bliss gets the win after a sparkle splash, gets on the mic, and she gets all bratty and says, Bailey's done so much, but just not enough, and she's going to take the championship away from her. Her boys lift her up like she's the captain bitch, and there it ends. So, James, what did you think?
I loved Alexa Bliss's entrance. I'll start off with that. I thought her entrance was on point. Yeah, the hair is a little too long, but that's a quick fix. But Peyton, bye. So irrelevant. The match, but for the match, Alexa, this is what you do with a challenger. You actually have them build up themselves, and then you throw a mic on them. And Alexa displayed that she's a challenger in this match. She basically mopped the floor with Peyton, and then she hit it. She finished. I love the finish with the knees to the stomach, and then she goes up to the turnbuckle for the sparkle splash. But honey, Miss Bliss, I'm gonna need you to change that name because it doesn't fit now with your heel persona and the sparkle splash. I'm not here for it. So let's just change the name. I'll keep the finisher, but change the name. And her on the mic was really good. I liked when she made eye contact with the camera real quick, but then she looked away. But this is something that she can fix. She'll go back and she's going to fix this. Because I know the girl's rewatching herself because she's new. Because every time I see Alexa Bliss, the girl gets better and better and better. She's kind of like Carmella, Dana Brooks. They just keep getting better and better and better every time we see them on TV. So, other than that, I'm all here for Alexa Bliss, Miss Bliss, because this girl, she's painted as the challenger. She's very dominant. I love the BAM factor backing her up behind her. That's really good. It really stamps that this is the girl you don't want to mess with because she has her boys to back her up. So I'm all here for Alexa Bliss. So I can't wait to see what else is going to grow into this story.
Alexa Bliss is my current favorite diva in NXT because she plays this character that I like I said, the bratty mean girl that can actually play it perfectly. But Josh, what did you think?
I think this is a perfect example of how you build the top heel, female heel in the company. And you can take this as shade, James, all you want, but she needs to take, Dana Brooke needs to take a lesson from Alexa Bliss on how to be a heel properly.
Okay. They're not the same person, though. Alexa Bliss is a bratty heel. She's a bratty heel. Dana Brooks is a cocky heel. It's two different things. No, let's go.
You think about it. No.
What's the comparison? I don't see the comparison. They're two different styles.
Boring persona. I guess I want to fall asleep when I want.
So you want everybody to be the same? Is that what you're telling me?
When did I ever say that?
That's what you're saying.
No, Dana Brooke needs a different gimmick. Dana Brooke is not a mean girl. She's not mean. She's a strong, tough chick that should be dominating these bitches.
No, she's not a mean girl. She's a cocky girl. There's a difference.
You bitches all need to settle your teacups.
Seriously.
Because, first of all, Dana Brooke is not a mean girl. She's not a bratty girl. She's obnoxious. She's full of herself.
Yes,
she's
exactly.
conceited.
Yeah,
and you know what, Josh? You try to throw low-key shade, and then when us try to back it up at you, and you're trying to come at us about it, no, girl, bye to you, honey. I don't think so.
Hold on. Dana Brooke, though, she's a part of this mean girl team.
It's not. It's not mean girl.
My God, it is.
No, that's what you're thinking. That's what you're not getting because you say you don't understand her character, and I'm trying to tell you what it is because you don't get it. She's not a mean girl. Alexa Bliss is a mean girl. That's a mean girl.
Yes.
This girl is not a mean girl. She's cocky.
Oh my God, James.
There's different kind of heels.
Yeah.
So what, you want her to come out and be just like Alexa Bliss is what you're telling me?
No.
When did we ever say that?
You just said that. You said that Dana Brooke should take a point out of Alexa Bliss's point
because that's how a mean
real
girl.
True heel.
Yeah.
Take a lesson. That doesn't mean mimic her moves. I take a lesson. There's a difference between being boring and drawing in an audience.
No, you find her boring.
But you can love Dana Brooke all you want. You can kiss her butt all you want.
Kiss her butt?
It's boring, okay? You're not going to bully me and make me feel about, okay, Jim?
Bully you?
Yes. Attack me. No way.
Oh, you are booty,
You
Josh.
tried it, Josh. Booty!
So you and that great value version of Beth Phoenix, which is Dana Brooke.
Look at the shade.
I can freaking care, okay?
Okay, anyway, let's end up about Dana Brooke. So
she wasn't even on the show.
She wasn't even on the show, and the girl is polarizing. That's my point. This girl is polarizing.
Nick, what do you think about Peyton versus Alexa? Go take another blunt and shut up.
Don't come for my girl.
I'll join you. James.
Thank you.
Holy. Anyway, My thoughts on the match. I thought Alexa Bliss did great. I'm really happy that she's the next contender going up against Bayley. You know, it's fresh, the BAM factor, everything James said, I agree. Peyton, you know, I'm not gonna shade her that much. I just feel like her gimmick, like she's very basic Peyton. And I feel like if you're going to play a babyface, don't be the corny babyface because it didn't work for Emma. And honey, it's not going to work for you. You need to switch that. You need to switch that outfit up because, like Sam said in the group chat, it just like your butt is not fitting that. It just is very unflattering. Like you and Nia Jax maybe just go down and go gear shopping together. That's a good.
Go on, Sandra.
And find somebody but like her ring work, you're really good. You know, you just need to find your character. Yeah, that's better.
She needs to get some extensions. She needs to get a good makeup team. She needs to sit down and learn how to carry herself. Her posture is all over the place.
She needs to get the WWE look. She's got the indie look.
She has indie written all over her, even with the little spiral curls in her hair.
Oh my God.
No, you don't look like a diva. And then, you know, when Bayley came out, because somebody made a comparison, like, oh well, Bayley came out like that to a sexy song and and then they switched her up. I'm like, okay,
that was hilarious.
When Bayley came out, we looked at Bayley and we said, you know, no, but she has a good look. If they find something to do with Bayley, then we'll be here for her. If they find with Peyton, I don't see anything they can do with her. Granted, she's a good worker. From what we've seen, she hasn't done much. The girl's only been wrestling for like 2 years. She hasn't been in the business long. She's very green. That outfit is a mess. Shows you that she has no sense of style. And then she has the Bella Twins 2007 flower in her head with the camel toe outfit. Like, no. She needs, like, if you don't get it together, Peyton, you're gonna be one of the girls that is gonna be cut real soon because Devin already got the chop, so I can see you running. You know, and I also read that Devin actually didn't want to resign, that she wanted to leave.
I can see that.
So, I could.
Yeah, she did that cheap, sleazy reality show, so I could see her wanting to
And she got out first.
Yeah, so she probably wanted to jump on the next one, so.
Side note, I don't know if it's just you, but if it's just me, but Alexa Bliss, she was giving me Melina vibes, how she was getting angry. She had her, like Joey Mercury and Nitro behind her. Oh, I got Maiden. Oh, actually no, TNA vibes from Trish. That's what I got.
Yeah,
Trish and TNA vibes.
Trish.
That is what I got.
That's what.
But anyway,
like Josh, you a couple of episodes ago, you said that she reminds you of Terry Runnels and AJ Lee, and I could see the Terry Runnels comparison, but the AJ Lee thing, I can't. I see more of a Trish Terry Runnels comparison when it comes to Alexa Bliss, like the heel Trish.
I guess I see, with the height. And I guess, just the spunkiness.
Oh, my God. But Alexa Bliss has a booty. Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Do you know what? I see early Trish days in terms of promos and that.
Yes.
But I see Trish Stratus circa 2003, 2004 in-ring work with Alexa. That's what I see.
Well, you know what I see for Alexa? A bright future.
I see a bright, shining star. That's not the Divas title.
Oh my God, she's gonna make a good NXT Women's Champion, and I think out of anybody right now, she'd be the perfect person for Bayley to drop the title to when she moves on to the main
I don't think she will though.
I think it'll be to Dana, unfortunately.
It's gonna be Dana.
Okay, it is,
and Dana deserves it. No, let's not get back into it.
Okay,
let's move on.
Okay.
Settle down.
Okay.
Get back to our corners. We'll
Because
get back
Dana,
to our corners.
I know you guys gotta come pick up. These fans gotta come and get all these extension off the TPP floors because when it comes to Dana Brooks, we start tearing into each other.
Ew. So I think that was it for NXT.
Eva Marie promo. I just wanted to get your comment on that real quick.
Yeah.
Oh my God, how could I forget that?
It was cute.
So anyway, Eva had she had a video package in Paris saying about how she says that she hopes the NXT crowd misses her because she knows they do. And you know what the thing is? I'm glad that they're actually pushing her as a heel because when she re-debuted in NXT, they did this whole, is she a face, is she a heel, but the crowd really actually hates her thing. But as a whole video package, it was good. My queen slayed once again. Josh, what do you think?
Oh, the Eva Marie promo?
Yes.
I look kind of broke.
Please say she...
Hot. I don't know, it's just kind of
Oh my God.
I mean, what was she in Japan or something?
She's in Paris.
Girl, boss.
Japan.
She had a kimono on or something. I don't know.
Okay, that I didn't like, but
I'm
Josh,
sorry.
I can't.
James.
You know, I like, it's great for her character. I love that she's the only diva that they're having do these because it's so appropriate for a diva like Eva Marie. Yeah, I'm on Total Divas. I'm this and that. She's like, I'm in Paris. She's like, you guys know how it is. She goes, oh, well, no, maybe you guys don't know how it is. I like that. I like that she's playing this Hollywood reality star.
Yeah, she should be the rich bitch.
And she should be like the Kardashian. She should come off like the Kardashian character, and I think that she's doing a good job about that. So, you know, other than that, Eva Marie is very new at this promo game, so we cannot. I can't, because I know you guys are you guys are a shady bunch here, but I can't throw.
I love my queen.
I do. All right, but I just can't throw so much shade at her when the girl is actually trying. And you know, looking back at Eva Marie when she first started, this is a huge improvement.
Thank God it is.
I'm here for it. So good job, Eva, and keep it up and keep improving. Yes, she needs more promo work. Yes, she needs to sit down. Yes, she needs to be in Dusty's school. God rest your soul, Dusty, but I know somebody else is there helping them out. And Eva needs to be there and sitting in the front row of the class. And it is what it is, but she needs to. But
Cameron's gone back down there, so
I know, and that's great for Cameron. Like, so they're exactly where they belong, where everybody wanted them to be, and that's where they are. But people are still gonna shade them. So
yeah,
whatever.
Well, they've got NXT tapings tonight, so hopefully they're doing something with Eva again.
All
but
right.
Nick, what did you think?
Don't give us any spoilers, Tom. Please.
I will try my best.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you better not
you
try
better
it.
not.
'Cause James and I have been staying away from them.
Because if you send one spoiler, I'll be on the first red eye to the UK to drag you across the pond back to America.
My front door's open. I'm waiting.
Oh my God.
Bitch. Actually, that sounded rude. Let's restart our conversation.
That sounded very sexual.
Ew, okay.
God, Tom's used to that, though. Anyway.
That door's always open.
What else? Yeah, other than that, I just feel like it was very effective for Eva, like her character, the gimmick. I did like, she's like, well, you guys know what it's like. Oh, wait, well, maybe you don't. Just like, oh, you little bitch. Like, I just thought it was nice, and yeah, I enjoyed the promo, and I hope that she is used at the next set of tapings. And to be honest, I wouldn't even be mad to see a feud with Cameron and Eva. I know they're really good friends outside the business, so I feel like they could build good chemistry off each other. Mm-hmm. Or maybe like team up together, go against Carmella and somebody, or just something. Like I'm really excited to see Cameron down in NXT, because I feel like she has a lot of like charisma, and it's just like a sense of ring work that she needs to work on. So I can't wait to see her.
Can we talk about Apollo Crews, please?
Sure, let's talk about him, and then we'll move on to SmackDown.
And that's when I'm going to pause off.
I loved how NXT came in and gave us that backstory for a guy who's fairly new. We don't really know much about him, but he's going up against Finn Balor for the NXT Heavyweight Championship. And I thought that documentary was done so perfectly, on point. They did one for Finn a couple of months ago when he was challenging for that title. And I thought it was on freaking point. And NXT, thank you for giving us something like that, because it actually gives us a reason to root for him, and that background of him, and him talking about his mom and how he got teary-eyed about his mom and how his father didn't want him to wrestle because his father didn't understand what wrestling is. So I thought it was awesome. What did you think about it, Josh? Did you see that yet with Apollo Crews?
No, but I'm watching the match when he got his I guess the number one contender for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one time I see Apollo Crews was on the last NXT pay-per-view. And even back then, like, I liked it a lot, because I like the fact, I love his high energy. He has a lot of high energy. I love that. And he has a lot of personality and a lot of charisma. And I love the fact that you have a black man, but he's not acting like the stereotype, if you get what I mean. You know what I'm saying? He's a stereotype, you know? And people like this guy. He has a great body, great teeth, great face, and yeah, I would love to see him as a champion. Even though I love Finn Balor too, but I would love to see him get a shot and become the champion.
Ugh.
What?
Sorry, I had a cold.
What is your issue with Apollo Crews?
I thought you
Tommy?
liked Apollo Crews, Tom.
He's hot, yeah. But the thing is, he hasn't actually got a character. He just smiles. And that's all I'm going to say. He's a good wrestler, don't get me wrong. He's great in the ring, he's athletic, he's a big guy and whatnot, but he hasn't got a character yet.
Well, that's the thing, though, Tommy. If you would have watched that little segment promo on him, you would have gotten to know him a little bit. But nope, you're just being shady.
His character, from what they're giving us right now, is He's a rookie, young 20-year-old, killing it already.
He's 20?
He's 20 years old.
20.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow.
I still can't believe he's
That's
20 years old.
amazing.
That's insane.
So he
20
can't
years
drink.
old. No.
And he's already made
Are
it
you
big on the
serious?
independent scene already.
Exactly. So that's
Oh
his
my
thing.
God.
That
Yeah.
he's
Okay.
on freaking point. That's his
Well, you
thing.
see, I don't think he'll win. I don't think he'll win the title from Finn Balor. I
No,
think he'll have a
obviously
match
not.
against him at tonight's tapings and lose.
No, I don't think it's going to be at tonight's. Oh, it might be. It might be.
It
You're
could be on
right.
tonight's tapings.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna have this feud go on into London. Definitely not. He's gonna have his title match
Tonight,
probably.
not tapings.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that happening. But I just see a bright future for Apollo Crews.
Yeah.
And it's finally, thank God, that somebody I can identify to, a black man being treated right and booked properly. Like the last black man that's been booked properly was probably Bobby Lashley in WWE. Other than that, we haven't seen it. Now New Day is trying to get up there, but New Day had to fight hard for that.
They did.
Exactly.
They
Well,
fought
they
so
were given
hard.
this like ghetto traditional gospel choir.
Yes,
gimmick.
yes,
That did
yes,
not
yes.
work.
It didn't work at all. So
Well, it worked in their favor, though, in the long run.
Yeah,
People
because
love now.
Xavier Woods is a genius. The guy got a PhD, for God's sake. They gave him chicken beep, and he turned it into chicken
There's
salad.
plenty of them that's got a PhD, if you know what I mean.
All right, Nick, what's next on that note?
Yeah, other than that, for NXT, that was everything for NXT that we had to mention. And now we're moving on to SmackDown. So, Tom, it's back over to you. Let's talk about who is on the main cover of today's episode for the PipeBomb podcast, number 51. So, come on, let's talk about it.
Oh my God, I have been waiting for this moment for like 6 months now since I saw a photo of a live event. So basically, we came up with Ms. TV. He introduces Dolph and they talk about Summer. And out she comes looking so much better than what she did with the Lana 2.0 clothes. Like with the high skirt, with the small top, with the long Bellamy. Oh no, that's her real hair. Okay, she looks great.
She doesn't need the lame.
No, someone will let you know she don't wear extensions.
She has it natural. So, Dolph makes a sexual comment, which is a bit stupid. Like, he tells her that he didn't want her to stop, or something like that. And then someone tells Dolph that she's met a much better man who she deserves to be called a real man. And out he comes. It's Tyler.
Oh
Prince
my God.
Pretty comes out. Oh, he does his flawless routines. Tyler tells Dolph that he's the new it man in town. Tyler attacks him and poses with Summer. Like, oh my God, I've been waiting for this moment for ages. And this is the perfect role for Summer. Like, she can now be this whole, I'm hot, you're not. It's just a perfect combination. Hashtag a summer's breeze. James, go for it. Oh,
You know, this is something I've always said for a long time, ever since Tyler debuted. He needed a diva, and it's going to take a diva to get him onto the main roster. And I was right. And at first, I wanted Eva Marie for this role, but Summer, just the stars aligned just perfectly. And it was Summer just fitting so perfect for this role. So a couple of weeks ago, with me and Sam made a mention that it should be Summer. And boom, here comes Summer and Tyler Breeze. Perfect. And, you know, I agree with Tom. This is the best fitting role for Summer ever. Even the Fandango thing. Because Summer was never really a trained dancer. But she went out there and she killed it and she did the damn thing. They put her with Rusev, she went out there, she killed it, and she did the damn thing. So now they're putting her with Tyler Breeze with a fitting role that Summer was born to do. She's gonna murder this role. I'm telling you, and it even flows Summer Breeze. There's a song called Summer
Oh my
Breeze.
God, James! You're writing for the company right now.
I'm sorry?
You're writing for the company right now.
I always do. I swear to God, they sit over here.
They're gonna take your shit. Like seriously, they're gonna take that shit.
They always do.
They always do. This isn't the first time that they stole from
Oh,
TPP.
that's perfect.
They did it with Summer. With Lana. Remember, Nick, I was telling you, I don't want the back and forth. I want Lana to take off her earrings and come down here and beat her down. And this is before Lana was doing any kind of beat downs, any kind of dragging. And what she do? She came down after Summer smacked her a week ago. She came down there and beat the crap out of her. Exactly what me and Nick were talking about that we want to happen. And remember, Nick, we wanted Renee to be interviewed, and then we wanted Lana to get interrupted. It was
We
everything.
called everything.
Everything that we said happened. And I was like, it's too close to be a coincidence. So, And if we have NXT people listening to our show, what makes you say that we don't have writers listening to it? You know what I mean? So we got you guys, and we know that we're WWE's best kept dirty secret. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. But we want to see our coins real soon.
Give us our coins, people.
But yeah, I'm all here for it. I love Tyler Breeze. I love the whole Uggo tag. I love how he called.
Yes, it's funny.
Thank you, Tyler, because Ziggler isn't that hot. I'm like, Gigi, girl, bye.
Girl, bye.
Give him a good wash. He needs a good wash. I'm so over Ziggler. Ziggler doesn't know how to dress. He dresses like a freaking...
Yes, I love how Tyler called him out on that, too.
Yeah, he's like, look at you. What are you wearing? Like, I love Breeze, and he fits so perfectly with Summer because Summer has that attitude that's just like him. Summer is the female version of Tyler Breeze. Yeah. And it's just so perfect. And they're like, it's a glove. It's a glove just going into the hand. Like, it's just so perfect, and I can't wait to see them play off each other with the selfies.
I hope they don't mess it up, though.
And I also read that WWE they were bringing up Tyler because they want to start selling his selfie sticks, so he's going to be selling merch. So Tyler's all ready to go. So good for Tyler, and congratulations. I'm so happy that you're finally on the main roster. And, you know, main roster booking is crappy, but I know you want the main roster checks. So congrats, Tyler.
Oh, yeah. I think like it's just such a perfect role for Summer. Like she can play a good heel, and I think like this whole "I'm hot, you're not" business is just going to work perfectly.
I'll go.
Josh, you just so okay. Josh, what did you think?
Oh my god, I think it's perfect. You know, I'm glad now the fact that Summer is back to who she's supposed to be, with all the long blonde hair, the little tops. I like her like that. It's like so much blonde ambition. That's another phrase they can use for their duo or whatever. I don't know. It's great. You know, I think one part of the segment I really liked the most, what Dolph sold was when Tyler Breeze took his selfie stick and put it in his throat.
Yes.
He sold the hell out of that. That fucking hurt like a motherfucker. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking so forward to this. I love Summer Rae. You know, I've always liked her because she's so fucking funny, and she's good on the mic. She can throw shade like a mother. Like, you have to be smart to keep up with Summer Rae. You really do, because she'll throw shade at you, and you'll end up looking stupid like Natty did on Total Divas.
Oh, she always throws shade. Summer's always shady in her interviews.
And I love, you know, all the purple and all the blonde and selfie sticks as more coins for Tyler Breeze. It's a shame that, you know, we don't have a belt to build off on this feud. It's a shame that Dolph is not a champion or something, or I don't know. I just feel like, you know.
I don't think they need a belt now.
No,
they don't, but I think it would be really good to have it in the future.
Yeah,
You see, I think, I know that obviously potentially feuded, but I thought like Dolph and Tyler Breeze should be like a tag team called Perfection with Summer as their manager. But the whole Summer and Dolph thing, I don't think it would have worked. But I prefer a Summer's Breeze. Nicholas?
Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah. I'm very happy. Tyler Breeze is my NXT bae, and he's been in developmental people for 5 years. So it's like it's about time that he's really gotten to establish himself, his character. Now he's on the main roster, and I'm so happy that he's with Summer, because Summer has been killing it in these manager roles and these speaking roles the past several months. So I feel like these two can just run through the division if WWE gives them the choice, gives them the option. So a good start-off feud with Dolph Ziggler is a good start for them, and I really like that, just to establish them together. But I love Tyler Breeze on the mic already. He's just so catty. And he's probably going to be becoming one of my favorites, because unfortunately I love Seth Rollins. He's my bae. He's the champion right now, but I'm kind of getting a little like annoyed and like kind of bored with him, unfortunately, just with how he's being.
Nick, I have a question for you. So, Tyler Breeze. So all the selfies that he takes on Raw, on SmackDown, and on NXT, does he have like an Instagram page where he has those selfies, or
not all of them?
Twitter?
Like on his Instagram, that he has a bunch of like selfies, obviously, but like I don't think like all of the ones
SmackDown on NXT, are they on his Instagram, or?
I think maybe the one with him in Summer that he took on SmackDown will be on Instagram.
They should do that. Selfies that they take together on Instagram or something like that.
They should put it on the WWE Instagram. Like, here's
or
Tyler Summer
again.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. I think it's going to be perfect. Like, this is the best role. It's so current. Everybody takes a damn selfie. Everybody.
Yes.
It's so current. And
I have like 3 fans who have selfie sticks.
And you know what? Summer, out of every diva on the roster, she's positioned so perfectly right now. And remember when I said maybe Lana getting injured could be a blessing in disguise?
And it has.
Look, it is. Look at Summer. People were worried about Summer. I was a little worried for Summer. But I knew Summer's resilient and she's going to land on her feet. And boom, she did. Because this girl can do anything. She can do anything.
And you know something? This is this is so fresh that it's really starting to get my attention in with WWE again because, like, the past couple months have been so dry. It's just, like, it's too much.
I know. So, like, 2 things. One, like, for me, I prefer Summer Rae as this character manager and, like, the occasional wrestler rather than a full-time wrestler because, obviously, we know she's going to fall into the trap of being a jobber heel.
Yes.
And
I don't
this,
want
like,
her wrestling.
manager with... Huh?
Summer shouldn't wrestle. She should
No,
be...
occasionally, like, a mixed tag with Tyler or a singles match against another diva that they're feuding with or something.
I don't want her to wrestle. Summer's been having the year of her life, and she hasn't even had a match yet. It's like, we haven't seen this much character development in Summer in so long since she was with Fandango. That's when everybody fell in love with Summer, and now she's back on that road. I do not want her wrestling, because we know how they're going to book her. She's just going to be jobbing and jobbing and jobbing. Absolutely not. Keep her in this role. I don't want her wrestling. I don't want Lana wrestling yet. Give them 2 years as managers and build up that storyline. Give them characters that fans can identify themselves with. Like, stay away from the wrestling. Because look at what they're doing with the divas and the wrestling right now. Like, no. Just random matches. Yeah, granted, they gave us more time for the divas. Yeah, awesome. But there's no story. Summer's getting all the story. And that's what I watch wrestling for, is the story. So, I'm here
and, like, secondly, you know how John Cena's getting this US title open challenge? I think a lot of people thought it was going to be Tyler Breeze, but now I don't. So I'm actually wondering who it's actually going to be.
It still can
I
be.
think it's going to be Dean Ambrose, people.
I think it's still going to be Tyler because
I don't think it's going to be Tyler.
We still got Rusev around. You know, Rusev is still highly involved with this storyline too. So I think like Tyler might be the one to steal the title off Cena. And I think because all right.
But here's the thing though, James, is that we talk about like these NXT talents coming up and straight away being put with a title. It just like, do you think? I feel like that's kind of bad for Tyler's character right now. Like that's what I expect too, is to have Tyler challenge for the title at Hell in a Cell. But it's like I was thinking maybe it should be better to have him and Dolph feud separately, and then have like Dean Ambrose come in or somebody else come in to challenge.
Anybody but Dean, please. But I feel
or Sheamus, or like I don't know.
The reason why I feel like that is because before Rusev and Lana Summer broke up, he told Summer, "Oh, when I get a ring around my when you get a ring around your finger will be when I have a belt around my waist." And it would be so perfect if Breeze gets the belt with Summer Rae, and then Summer can go and cut her shade to Rusev and Dolph Ziggler and be like, "Look at him, he's with me. I'm the reason why he's the champion, not that wet fish Lana you guys fight over and blah 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 blah." Like if anything, if Tyler Breeze wins the belt, it's gonna do more for Summer. That's what I feel like. So,
well, the diva always gets the good end of the stick. Melina got the best end of the stick in that. Trish got the better end of the stick. I'm trying to think of others.
AJ Lee
got the better end of the stick. Divas, Lana, Summer, the divas always get the better end, the most positive end of the stick. Always believe that. There's probably like one time where it's not happened.
I don't know. That's just how I feel. I would love for it to be Breeze. It would be fresh. It would be somebody from NXT that's actually capable of giving us great matches, because Breeze is really good in the ring. So
yeah,
I'm all here for it. And plus, all right, it's SmackDown. Our next show is the pay-per-view. How is Breeze going to be incorporated in this pay-per-view with his big debut on SmackDown?
Yeah, it's true. I could see him challenging. I know it's just like I figured maybe it wouldn't be the best option for him, but it's like I feel like that's what's going to happen, because it does make sense to have him in Summer debut again at Hell in a Cell and come out against John Cena. So I would have liked to see Cena in the ring. Summer come out and be like, blah, 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 I found a real man now who's going to take the gold and give me all the gold that I need. And then Tyler comes out and then he wins it. I'd love for that to happen. But obviously, I still don't think Tyler's going to win it. But anyway, that's another topic for another day.
And then again, real quick before we move on, Cena loves working with the NXT guys first. He's done it with Bray. He's done it with the
Sammy.
Shield, and he's done it with Kevin Owens. So
To be honest, I feel like working with Tyler and so early on will be really good for his career as well, because Cena's going out, so it's not going to be like a consecutive 3, 4, 5 matches.
Do you guys know why Cena's going out? Did you guys read about it? He's doing a reality show for Fox.
Oh, who cares?
It's a fitness reality show. So.
Actually, Tyler could sneak and beat Cena with the roll up after hitting him with the selfie stick, and then Cena comes back, and then they feud after 6 weeks or however long it is.
Or have a distraction by Summer. Something.
That's what I think. Summer needs to kind of put her... Like, that's the thing with the Diva managers. I really want them to be incorporated more in the finishes and, like, have a say and a role in what happens with these matches. So Tyler and Summer together, I feel like they can really, like, work and feed off each other really well. So I can't wait for it.
Yeah. So, also on SmackDown, we had a Divas segment/match. So first, Paige comes out. She spoke about how she wants to prove that she didn't attack Natalya and asked Charlotte and Becky to come out. Paige says she didn't mean things she said, and Becky reminds her that she called Charlotte's title reign a fluke and how she called it irrelevant. Team Bella come out and say that it's another episode of Pretty Little Liars. Blah, 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 blah.
Did she really say that?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. That's a good reference.
That's what Bree said, I think.
Yeah, I think it was. But if Nikki said it, I would have loved it better because it was Bree. Okay.
Well, Bree's been doing a good job.
Bree in the ring in the past couple of weeks, she's improved with her bumping, especially that one from that Sasha gave her. But on the mic, like I said, she
was still dry.
I'm not going to get into it because she's dry because she can't play a mean heel because she's not really mean. Like, these other mean girls can play.
Have you not seen Total Divas? Bree is
I know, I was just going to say.
She's mean.
Watch
Josh!
Language.
I'm sorry.
Just
You're trying to go PG-14
No, I think he said an elephant's trunk.
Oh, okay.
He said an elephant's trunk. Okay. So,
jeez.
He said an elephant's trunk. You know, a big grey long dick. So, Charlotte and Paige defend or something like that, and then it leads to a match with Charlotte, Paige and Nikki. Great 8-9 minute match, great spots. Love Nikki. This is the thing that I've been saying on Twitter, in the chats. Charlotte and Nikki haven't been having any interaction whatsoever. The thing that I will praise Nikki here, I loved how she was taunting Charlotte outside of the ring with the press up, saying, I'm going to beat you and whatnot. And Nikki and Paige have some chemistry. Overall, good match with little to no build-up going into Hell in a Cell other than a taunt. So, James, go for it.
See, this is why I'm starting to like SmackDown, because they actually had them interact somewhat on SmackDown, but I haven't seen the match, but hearing what you just said, I like that. Like, thank God it was something, because Raw didn't give us anything, and Raw's the go-home show where all the eyes are supposed to be, but clearly the eyes wasn't there, because they had the logo.
It's clearly not.
But, yeah, I'm glad that actually SmackDown's actually try to do something off of Raw's lackluster, but I'm still not excited for this match. I don't care for the match, and this is the most... I'm not even excited for Hell in a Cell at all. So,
I'm not. I forgot it was this Sunday.
Yeah, I don't care. But that's all I gotta say.
Okay, Josh?
I'm watching SmackDown now, and yeah, you know, again, you know, in comparison to Raw, SmackDown's a better product. Thank God for the writers. That's all I can say. So,
Nick?
Yeah, I actually seen the match itself, and you know what? Nikki and Paige really do have really good chemistry with each other. I mean, they should. They've had like 35 matches over the past couple months. So, but the match itself was good. I did like how Nikki was kind of taunting Charlotte on the outside, doing the push-ups, kind of like getting in her face after each move, just kind of like teasing her. The match itself was good. Other than that, I don't really have anything else to say. Yeah, that was about it.
Okay, like, side note, so you know how this whole Natalya got attacked thing, like, for me, I think if WWE are actually clever, which, let's face it, they're not, they can pull a swerve on us, and it's actually Becky, because Paige called Becky irrelevant, and she's actually making a statement by attacking Natalya. Or WWE could go the easy route and have it as the Bella Twins or Team Bad.
I think it should be Becky, because Becky needs something.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's a good point. I like that.
I'm here for Becky.
She needs something.
Yeah. So do you think
I would love it to be Becky, just because, like, to be honest, since she's come up on the main roster, I said it when she first came up that I thought she was going to be left in the dust, kind of an afterthought, and sadly, that's what has been going on. And I said in the chat too, Becky's been giving me some like Riddler vibes lately. Like she's all about riddles, and like I can see her being kind of like manipulative in that sense, and like leaving little trails and like riddles about like why she like how she attacked and what happened in Italia and stuff like that, and it would just give her a better meaning and a character in the division. So yeah, I agree with that, but I think it's going to be Team Bad in the end that took her out,
because obviously they've been pushed to the back and not.
Yeah, it's just going to be like a Team Bad beat down type of thing, and everybody's going to take them down because they don't have their justice in the Divas division. So
okay, so that was pretty much SmackDown this week, much better than what Monday Night Raw was. Hell in a Cell this Sunday, and now the next topic is going to James or Nick, one of you two.
Well, here's what I was thinking. The show's running a little long now, and I actually have to go, and there's so much 2K16 content, and I remember a listener was talking about maybe we could do like a full 2K16 review.
I was thinking that too.
Do you think we could like do it as a separate show?
We could do that tomorrow if you're available.
Yeah, I could do that tomorrow. That'd be perfect.
All right,
cool.
So
sounds great.
So we'll do that because there's so many 2K news people. So just stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's our show. That's all of our topics. So thank you everybody for coming on. Like Josh, Tom, James. But first, Joshua, where can people find you on social media if they want to talk to you? And any final thoughts before we peace out?
Okay, yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Josh Tech Soldier, or you can follow me on Instagram at Josh Tech Soldier. And also this weekend, I'm going to be revealing some artwork of a diva to help promote the show as well.
Oh yes, I can't wait. I did mention that earlier in the show, the TPP fan art special. So did you already finish it?
No, it would take me like around a day to finish it, to get started and finish it. It's not going to take that long. So.
Is it a surprise? Do we know who it is?
Dana Brooke.
No, I mean you know who she is, but I'm gonna keep it.
Oh, you haven't
secret,
okay. You keep it a secret.
Yeah.
How are we gonna display this? Is it gonna be on the show, or are we doing it on Twitter? Like what is going on? Maybe we can talk about this after the show.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after.
All right. But you guys can follow me at Jimmy James, JAYMES.
All right, and Tom, where can people follow you on social media?
Okay, so you can follow me at selfsuccess01 on Twitter, as well as Instagram. Thanks, guys. Make sure you click the like, subscribe, and whatnot, and have a good I can't even say the word. Have a good chat in the comments, by the way.
Yes, definitely. We love all of the support down in the comments. You listeners have been killing it lately. And like Tom said, if you can help us reach our goal of 30 on today's episode, subscribe to our channel if you haven't. We're so close to 180. So just keep the hype coming up. Behind the Shade is coming out. The TPP fan art special is coming out too. And I forgot to mention earlier, but there's timestamps all below for the listeners to go in the description and click on any topic that you haven't really listened to, or if you skimmed over. But anyway, if you want to follow me on social media, you can find me at Nikki and TPP, Instagram at PrincePipeBomb, and Tumblr at PrincePipeBomb. And that's all my plugs.
Oh my god, by the way, Hugo Knox, I live in the United Kingdom. Come find me. Thanks.
Oh my god, he needs to stop with the tanning, because he's starting to look like a Oompa Loompa.